Yo, what's up, man? Y'all see me, we back at it again, so I might sound a little funny, brother under the weather, man. But we gonna get into this nice little haircut. I want y'all to notice a few things off bat. Do you notice the patch in the side of his head? Now watch this. Ooh, that might scare a lot of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all may think, oh my gosh, he done messed up. I'm sorry about this camera, man. Like, editing wasn't the best for me on this run, but what we're gonna do is we'll take that 1.5 you just see me with. We're gonna work out a lot of that bulk in that area to hide or mask that light spot. This is gonna be a nice little mid taper, nothing too touch, another taper tutorial. Yeah, you see the strokes, consistent. That's what detachables cut they cut cleaner. Detachable clippers cut cleaner, they cut closer, and they are exact measurements for cuts. You can't go wrong. Now you see how much better that looks already. I'm setting my little guideline in with a little 4-aught. Now I go on my 1. I had to check your guards. Be okay with checking your guards. Got my 1 right there. Go up a little bit, 1/2 inch. 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch, not a full inch. You see how I'm only using 3 teeth. I only use 3 teeth. Look how many teeth for the clip I'm using. I'm using the very outside, the inside, outside edge of my clip. You understand what I'm saying? I'm using them, only using 3-4 teeth to cut this hair. You don't need the whole clip. Once again, it's bit by bit, not the whole stroke. Remember the Mona Lisa analogy? You know, the 16 chapel won't paint it in a couple strokes. It was painted over millions of strokes to get that perfection. I'm showing you an example of millions of strokes. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, consistent over and over and over again. Hey, look at that sexy motherfucker walking past. Yeah. They don't tell nobody. Yeah. Yeah, that's my 3-aught. Little balled out guard. Little, it's like when you take your clipper that got an adjuster on it, you close it all the way, right? And that's how you come back to it, right? Watch this, you can get knocked out right there. How you come back to it is, I forgot. I ain't gonna lie, I just blanked out. I'm sick, bro. I'm not gonna be real with you. I'm giving y'all real education, but I'm sick. 1,000. I ain't gonna complain about it. Look at that nigga. Look at that barber, yo. Yeah. Make sure you talk to your client too, man. Don't get in the chair, get so clammed up you don't know how to relax. But you're gonna notice a lot of my clients, a lot of the videos, they're gonna be laughing at some point. I'm gonna make you laugh, bro. You're not gonna sit in my chair and be all uptight talking about, oh, I just want to get my hair cut. No, you don't. Talk, boy. Yeah. Neck taper. Get the pressure done. Neck taper is pressured. Neck taper probably grows the wildest amount of hair possible. Like, and with all due respect, I'm gonna give you an example. With your neck taper, your hair go down to the left, it'll go down to the right, it'll go across your neck. It'll have 2 patterns going against each other across your neck. You know what I'm saying? So be very, very careful in neck taper, man. Take your time. You see what I'm doing? Taking my little 1.5, but attachment, making sure I'm getting all them little hairs, man. Take your time. Take your time. If the neck taper and the full fade is one of the only times, and cutting hair down is one of the only times in barbering that you will ever get to use the full blade. You should never use the full blade doing any taper. Never. If you're doing it, you're doing it wrong. I'm telling you. Not unless you're doing a high taper. High taper is the only guard, or high taper is the only taper on this planet, only cut on this planet, where at some point your clipper gonna be flat to the skin. A neck taper and a high taper. Everything else, you should be using the corner of your blade. No question. And my clipper's dying, but who cares though? We getting it in. Look at the blend come through. It's not about quick strokes and a whole bunch of, oh, I gotta use this guard, knock it down quick. That ain't what I'm telling you to do, bro. I'm telling y'all to treat every haircut like some form of artistry. Make sure you're getting the best out of yourself. and the best out your client. Look at the cut, bro. Look at the blend. Look at the angle of my clipper. Look how I constantly keep my clipper angled every cut. It's angled to the direction the hair is going against it. So if my clipper is angled to the right, that means the hair is going down to the left. If my clipper is angled to the left, that means the hair is going down to the right. You just gotta pay attention to the pattern. Comb, man. That's what I said. Brush and comb. I mean, cut and brush, or brush and comb, and brush. Y'all know that scene. That scene from White Chicks. Yeah, yeah. But what I'm saying is, so y'all making me forget. I don't like y'all today. I done forgot a few things today. I'm being real with y'all. But yeah. So whatever angle you cutting at, make sure it's going against the grain. Don't be cutting with the grain expecting some type of fade to come up. Fades are done going against the grain. You understand what I'm saying? That's why when you offend somebody, they be like, let's run this fade, because you went against the grain. It's all intermingled, you feel me? So take your time when you cutting hair. Ain't nobody rushing you, bro. Ain't nobody worried about like how this gonna look in a couple, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody worried about that. When you cutting your hair, bro, make sure you treating it like, I don't know, bro, once in a lifetime experience, bro. Every haircut is a celebrity. I treat every client like a celebrity. Make sure every client feels like they're the greatest thing walking when they get up out that chair. That's your objective. It's nothing else. It's to make sure that every client you cut, when they get up out that chair, they feel like Jay-Z, Kanye. They should be able to act a plum dumb fool. Everything has to be clean. I'm gonna tell y'all something. When you do something clean, that's how you get sharp. So when the taper is done right, you put that line on it, because it's a real clean taper. It looks way sharper on the sides of your neck when you line on the side of the neck. When you do a really, really good taper, hold that up right now. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. I don't gotta hold y'all there to get y'all to get to. I'm like that. I'm really like that. You subscribe, comment, like, share, however you gonna do it. But make sure you do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here working. You don't got no excuse. No lights on, no AC, 4 o'clock in the morning, getting an sick. Man, if you don't like, comment, and subscribe, man, let's get it.